Good evening, welcome to Military Strategies. We're live again to bring you the latest information about what's happening right now in Venezuela. About Nicolas Maduro's final move to save himself regarding a guest's arrival. Very, very dangerous. To Venezuela from Russia. Yeah. That's right. We have last-minute intelligence information that Maduro may have asked Putin for help, and he has sent him a very special person. In addition, we also have details about what Nicolas Maduro's regime might be planning. A possible false flag attack to blame the opposition. Family, all details, everything happening. So, here on Military Strategies, let's get started.
Family, very good evening. Welcome to Military Strategies Live right now. Second show of the day. Earlier, 6 hours ago, we spent some time with Guarimba. But we couldn't go to sleep without telling what we're going to share tonight. We saw what happened with the B-52 planes, the chaos that followed, and Nicolas Maduro's evacuation. He was later on television. He said something unsettling. He spoke about serious things happening that would come later. Diosdado. He said that last night something very serious also happened in Venezuela. But also, we have breaking news that a general Russian has landed in Venezuela, and it's not just anything. The guy who just landed in Venezuela and took command of the operation of security against the United States. He's not just anybody. You'll understand how everything is connected and why it all makes sense. Tonight, here on Military Strategies, welcome. Thank you for being with us. Honestly, we're doing an incredible job with countless hours of work. You only see the result, but behind all of this, there's so much more. Thanks for the 20 memberships you've given. The more you chat, the higher your chances of getting one. Thank you for the super chats and your affection for the channel. And with the whole team of Estrategias Militares, who are part of this whole story that we're writing together for the freedom of Venezuela. Let's watch Nicolas Maduro's statements. Let's recognize that something serious is happening and about to happen. This is not clickbait. Maduro is desperate. He feels that, yes, he resigns, he leaves, he goes away, he escapes. Does he accept Donald Trump's plan? Are they going to execute him right there? He doesn't even trust Cuban security anymore. More than 20,000 Cubans would be protecting Nicolas Maduro, 20,000 infiltrators. Inside the army, in social life, throughout the entire Venezuelan structure inside the country since the years of the Castros. Pay attention to what we're about to hear. Here on Military Strategies.
When God had given just a little while ago, he mentioned other similar but bigger things. Happening now live. Is Diosdado reporting tonight or tomorrow? Because we are active. Mocha, the true warrior, doesn't sleep. That's what he does. Vigil. When you close your eyes, that's when you're in vigil. Just for a while, only to rest, and then continue the victorious battle. This is what all Venezuelans, both men and women, are called to do at this very special moment. So security will continue to be strengthened. The people are the best guarantee of security. Last night, right, Celita? Last night we received some information. It's already under investigation. Because every day they're conspiring. And to the criminal right-wing Sionista, all they have left is sabotage.
Violence.
Crime. But not they have, nor will they be able to
Listen carefully to what Nicolas Maduro is saying. He is saying
No.
sabotage. Right-wing Zionist plan last night. All right. I want to show you something. And we'll come back later. This exactly. With Nicolas Maduro, I want to show you a video, a special video, and you'll understand everything. In just a moment. In a matter of seconds, let's start talking. And to comment on things, this is what you're about to see now. Not Venezuela. These don't directly relate to Venezuela, but there is an indirect connection. Putin. Look at Vladimir Putin being received at the runway by a general. Listen.
Defend yourself according to the instructions, Commander of the General Organization, Colonel Woman. Greetings, greetings, all.
Vole.
Commander of Defense, please step aside.
Who is it? The guy sitting to the left of Vladimir Putin? Pay attention to this. This Russian general leads the military mission in Venezuela. Oleg Makarevich. Oleg Makarevich. He was behind nothing more and nothing less than the destruction, the dam, that famous one. It was destroyed in Ukraine. Did it wipe you out? With hectares of land. And it left a significant number of casualties. At that moment, that instant, the dam that was destroyed. Ukraine was accused of being responsible. The Kovarochva Dam. I'm going to show it to you on the map. I insist. We're watching this guy right now live. He committed one of the biggest war crimes that have been committed, Ukraine, to create a false flag operation to blame Ukraine of the destruction, this dam. Kachokpa? Excuse me. Me with Ukrainian names. I'm not very good at it either. This dam you see here no longer exists. It was destroyed, causing a mega flood in the lower Dnieper River and devastatingly flooding Kherson. Hundreds of people lost their homes, thousands were displaced. And they dared to accuse that it was Ukraine. Imagine all this water rushing downstream, falling all at once. They all did it so Ukraine couldn't cross to the other side and put Crimea at risk.
Yeah.
They broke the dam, and that's how they ended up. With Ukrainian hopes, also internationally, they blamed Ukraine for being behind this, a false flag operation, an operation carried out without any kind of scruples. Well, this general you're seeing right now, Oleg Makarevich, he's leading a military mission in Venezuela
No.
called Equator Task Force. More than 120 officers assigned to train the forces of Nicolas Maduro. Among other things, advanced combat tactics, use of drones, special forces operations, and operations of sabotage and of false flag. To be blown away by this? It's no coincidence what he just said. Nicolas Maduro. It's related to the arrival of this guy. It's no coincidence. What could Nicolas Maduro be referring to with this story? He could be trying to set up a false flag operation to blame the Venezuelan opposition, and the United States for being behind it. And that false flag operation would have to be extremely shocking or extremely deadly. For years, and we've seen it, Nicolas Maduro has been hiding behind the regime of Cuba. A regime begins to see Nicolas Maduro as a problem and not a solution to their own problems. Nicolas Maduro was shaping years ago Venezuelan politics toward the interests of Cuba.
I've called him our big brother and protector, Raul Castro. Loose, and he agrees. We've discussed and agreed on this joint commission. Reformat to improve. The entire structure, the entire logic, the whole flow chart as they call it, of activities, ensuring that you have to guarantee. For Venezuela, Cuba, for Venezuela. And being very creative. Relationship, it's not a relationship to attend to it every year when the Joint Commission meets. This is a relationship to maintain it day by day. Day by day, Tarek. Permanent. The ambassadors, they are basically part of the Council of Ministers, including the Cuban ambassador here. He has to be here. Open doors in every ministry to coordinate, to move forward.
There you have the answer. The 20,000 Cubans right now, infiltrated inside Venezuela. In the governments, ministries, health, army, police, intelligence service, counterintelligence service. And everywhere, Nicolas Maduro was a dead man, and in exchange for putting him in command of Venezuela, he hasn't hesitated. He had to keep sending oil to Cuba, and in exchange for that oil, he gets paramilitary aid from Cuba. These are difficult topics we're talking about tonight, and also dangerous ones. Your likes and your comments are super important. Subscribe to the channel. Based on what we're seeing, what could be the next move? The regime's final move, trying to save itself. It's important to understand this, to realize to what extent the penetration is taking place by Cuba. Take a look at this video. We'll also enlarge it for better visibility. Much better. Let's zoom in. Look at the security. They're surrounding Nicolas Maduro. None of those surrounding Nicolas Maduro are Venezuelan. They're all Cuban. There's not a single one who isn't part of that deployment. Actually, the chief, his security, always present, who was evacuating him today. From Miraflores, it's there. Look at the image. All right, that same security chief is going to be greeted. And now we're back to the full size of the video. Let's zoom in a little more. And I want you to pay attention. The same head of security of Nicolas Maduro. Canel, Cuba's dictator, will be greeted. Wow. At an event.
Here.
We see Canel shaking hands with Maduro's security chief.
And there.
There it is. Do you see it there?
It is.
Just a clip. Canel doesn't greet Maduro, He greets, it's the chief of security.
There.
Are you seeing him? Another clear sign of the Cuban and Russian penetration inside Venezuela. Why did we show an image of Oleg? Why are we talking about him? He is a specialist in creating operations, false flag, to blame the opposition. We have to be very alert to what might happen in the next few hours. In Venezuela, what happened today has been too far. It has gone too far. The situation right now about Venezuela, it's under maximum pressure. Nicolas Maduro is confused, seeing ghosts everywhere, yet clearly thinking. He could be betrayed any time by the person he trusts least. And I treat you, Cabello. The one he keeps closest to him, and if he keeps him close, it's because he doesn't trust him. Realize it. That these little details eventually end up weaving. Odo. Regarding what is happening now. For years, Nicolas Maduro has had support. From figures.
Yes.
Sinister ones, one of them Zapatero, his defender. International level. In Europe, the whitewashing Pablo Iglesias and Monedero, a Monedero who was even around there in his good years. Giving gifts to Nicolas Maduro. Look over there. With a bag, Luis Vuitton. Nicholas, I have a gift for you. Like this hundreds of times. Guys who have always been there. And now, on the side, Nicolas Maduro or not, they keep whitewashing him. They keep cleaning up his image. A whole international conglomerate set up by criminal groups to build the biggest drug trafficking empire on the planet. Venezuela. Well, the arrival of this general now challenges the United States intelligence services and other countries as well. Why does Putin send him? What is his plan and how far will he go? The very last ones to abandon the ship. Some are abandoning Maduro while others are clinging to him, like a burning nail. Attention, with this, Embassy of Colombia.
Yeah.
It is urged, Colombians are urged to register at the consular office if evacuation is needed, regardless of circumstances. In the next few hours, Venezuela? Who else is leaving airlines aside? Another one, Estelar, cancels its flights on November 24, 26, and 28. But Nicolas Maduro, through Delcy, has issued a message. The airlines are being told that if they don't resume flights to Venezuela within 48 hours, their license will be revoked to operate flights in the country. Something unbelievable. It shows the desperation of a regime that is dying. And when the enemy's desperation is greatest, that's when the risk grows the most, in the face of a possible false flag attack. Any public event, any place, any gathering can be used by Nicolas Maduro to try it, to get attention. It's been talked about many times. The attack that happened years ago in which Nicolas Maduro, he claims and says was about to be eliminated, it was a false flag attack. A way to reaffirm power. See it at Military Strategy Historical Archive.
The time has come, economic recovery, and we need...
And we need it.
There we saw the bodyguards, how quickly they opened those famous briefcases we've seen, made of Kevlar, bulletproof vests.
And we need...
Maduro, who didn't seem surprised, and some of the bodyguards didn't seem startled either. A staged performance. It could be Everything seems to indicate it was also a staged performance. Let's see. The original video. This could happen again this time. It would be much more aggressive. It could include something very serious.
Just aware.
Let's bet on the well-being of our country. The time for economic recovery has come, and we need it.
They don't miss each other. He doesn't run away. He doesn't even flinch, nor do the generals. Even she doesn't.
She smiles. Look.
She looks up. And she smiles. And now, do you see the reaction here? What's happening? People suddenly, when they start running, false flag? 100% false flag. Well, here was Nicolas Maduro saying a while ago that something was happening in Venezuela, that something was going on, and they had to see it. Diosdado Cabello. Diosdado Cabello runs these things. Worrisome? They were talking about mercenaries. Detained in Venezuela, they discussed it. Extreme situations.
And I admit publicly the actions of the Bolivarian National Police, Servicio Bolivariano de Inteligencia Nacional, and the Bolivarian National Guard for the sectors. Paz Diosdado to have these successes. When Diosdado was here a little while ago, he informed me of other things similar to this, but bigger, that are happening right now, live and direct. Diosdado will inform you tonight or tomorrow, because we...
Tonight, today, or tomorrow, something is being prepared. We are quickly...
Active. This
could be the regime's response to the arrival of the United States B-52. It could be the arrival of the fighter jets, or the operation is imminent.
what it does. Vigilia? When someone speaks,
About Vigilia.
close your eyes. What is there is in vigil?
It means that it's not resting, that it's not sleeping. A
Moment just to rest, to continue the victorious battle. This is what all Venezuelans, both men and women, are called to do at this very special moment. So, security will continue to be strengthened.
security is being enhanced.
Her Majesty the people, the greatest guarantee of security.
The people, which means the people could be the target of that possible attack. False flag.
Last night, right, Salita? Huh?
Base?
Last night we received some information. It's already una.
Information?
In the investigation plan? Huh? Because every day they are conspiring.
Regime conspiracy? Has there already been any movement within the army? Any faction? Are they planning something against Maduro?
And what about the criminal Zionist right wing?
Maduro, look at his face. With focused eyes alone.
All he has left is sabotage and life.
Sabotage. I'm not sure. Those of you in the chat watching live, what do you think? But to me, it seems quite... The arrival is concerning, General. Of this sinister guy. Venezuela, he won't bring anything good. All he'll do is add to the coming suffering. And we're in a pretty tough situation. Complicated. What advice can we give? Military strategies? What can we give? Well, we could mention the following. Avoid public events. I insist. Avoid any kind of public event. Wherever possible. Form Some type of false flag attack. Exercise extreme caution. Public transportation. Shopping centers. Critical national infrastructure. Exercise extreme caution. Very much so. Because the regime is desperate right now. Very desperate. By the way, things are happening now. There's a plane that has taken off from Miami. We're going to put it over here. That's approaching Venezuela. Right now? Live. Right now, we may think nothing is happening, but things are actually going on. It just disappeared. Literally. Planes continue departing Venezuela to unknown destinations. It's happening now. Things we don't see. And this isn't over. It's appeared again. There it is. This isn't over. Anyone who thought that what happened today with Senate Bill 52 walking around is over, it's not over at all. This is happening 24 hours a day. The more cornered the regime is, the more violent it will become, and the more dangerous it will be for the citizens of Venezuela.
No.
I insist on this, that we must be extremely cautious. A lot. It can happen. It can occur. And if you want to take it, a piece of advice, take it.
It's not there.
It's not too much. All right, one of the videos we missed was from Nicolas Maduro lately. This one. A bit more ridiculous, Nicholas. Let's see, it's tremendous. What you're about to see is tremendous. Get ready. Check this out. I'm going to put it over here. About 325,000 followers. Attention to Maduro.
More production para que haya peace, more production. Así que no.
I don't know what he's doing with the corn cob, but what is Maduro doing?
More production, so there will be peace. More production.
More production. Of course, this kind of showman, he thinks that by doing his tricks.
Yes.
He claims to help Venezuela, but does the opposite. What Nicolas Maduro is doing right now, sentencing himself? All right, he could use an ear of corn for something else, like this.
So I congratulate you. Here, what else do you have around here? Cambur?
Plantain, banana.
More production, so there will be peace.
It's desperate. Anyway, tonight, Nicolas Maduro, since this video is already a few days old, Nicolas Maduro at night appeared very belligerent. Today, he seemed quite belligerent and unwilling to talk or take a call from Donald Trump. He has to be careful about appearances because he's in a critical situation. If he shows weakness, they'll jump on him. They'll try to take him down.
Con él.
No one should expect Nicolas Maduro to just leave. Course? I don't know. Brazil? Course Colombia? Course Bahamas? No one should think this. Course Turkey? It's not going to be like that. There's a guard, Cubans. First, they're going to call Canel. They'll ask him, should we let him go or do something else? There's the question. There's the answer. What do we do? When Donald Trump is the one who calls him, he tells him clearly, do you have to leave or will we finish you? If Maduro says, I'm going, how will they remove him? It's going to be complicated. Meanwhile, according to Maduro says shipping has sent him a birthday card. Shipping is going to try to talk to Trump to ease the tension. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Tension won't decrease. Instead, it will keep rising, just like we've seen today. A Maduro quickly leaving Miraflores escorted by the Cubans, uncertain of what he was supposed to do. He's a puppet being controlled. From the outside, he has no ability to respond on his own. Now, with the arrival of the Russian general, the situation could still get worse. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Of all that happens and unfolds, a 24-hour crisis cabinet military strategies. Family, thank you so much for being live with us. Thank you for those super chats. Thank you to Joseph, Veronica, to everyone who contributed. Thank you to Federico. They're not going to send the S-400s, really. They're not going to send them. They can't. Russia needs all of them. We are witnessing the last hours of Girafales, possibly. In any case, family. Here, military strategies. We'll be watching. Best regards, rest well, good night, and please be careful. To all the people of Venezuela,